Hello, let's look at this one, episode 38. If sine alpha is minus 4 on 5 and it is between 270 degrees and 360, we have to find the exact values of each of the following. Remember, we are still on the second episode of the double angle identities. We have developed all of these identities in the previous episode, that is episode number 38. So it means that this is known. We also need the cos of the alpha and the tan of that alpha. So we can use this to derive that. If we, let's say, then we are going to have our y positive, our x positive, right? Now, this is in the third quadrant, or I think that will be the fourth quadrant. 0 to 90, 90 to 180, 180 to 270, 270 to what? 360, right? So it means that the point is going to be somewhere here. Now, if the point is there, the measurement is from here all the way to here, giving us the angle alpha you're looking for. But we need to have what they call a reference angle. So if I extend this, the point that is here on this x-axis, and put here theta, I should be able to use this as a right angle triangle to find the size. Now, when I am here, remember this is so. And so simply means that the opposite side of this right angle triangle, this is the opposite side. And this opposite side is 4. The negative we are seeing here is coming from here, because this is negative 4, because this is the y-axis as negative 4. Then 5 is the hypotenuse, the longer side, which is going to be what? Here. So if we are having here, we can indicate here to be x to find, okay, this is the value of x. So let me use n. So this is the complete right angle triangle with the longer side being 5. So 5 square equals to n square plus what? 4 square by Pythagoras what? Theorem. This means that okay, let's have 25 minus, this is going to be 16 equals to n squared. Again, this is going to be 4 here, 9. So 9 equals to n squared. So n will be the root of what? 9. And that gives us plus or minus what? 3. Alright. Now, if that is the case, we are having here. Now, this third quadrant, fourth quadrant, cos is the only one that is what? Positive. So it will go for the positive value. Then in this, the sine is already here as negative. The tan will also be negative, because this is not a quadrant for tan to be positive. So if I am going to pick the cos of the alpha, we know cos is k, the adjacent side, opposite adjacent hypotenuse. So adjacent side will be 3 divided by what? Hypotenuse 5. Tan alpha will also be 12. Opposite side, which is 4, divided by the adjacent side, which is what? 3, right? Opposite, adjacent. This is negative, so it should be negative rather. This will be negative 4. You know, this direction is negative 4. And these 3, we are picking the positive one here for the x-axis. So we have that to be what? 4. So it will be negative 4 divided by what? 3. Even if we don't want to pick the negative sign here, we have to know that tan is negative in the fourth quadrant. Alright, so what do we do? In this case, let's go to the question. Question A is asking for sine 2 alpha. How do we expand that? I'm going straight to the final derivation we did in the last episode. That should be 2 of the sine alpha, the cos of what? Alpha. That is the expansion we can get for the double angle for sine. If you check the previous episode, you will get that. So 2 multiplying sine alpha, which is minus 4 on 5, multiplying cos alpha. What is the cos alpha? 3 on 5. So if that is the case, I should be having this times this, giving me 6. 6 times this, 24. So negative 24, 55, 25. So the exact value that you are looking for without any decimal will be negative 24 on 25. Then let's go for the cos of 2 alpha. There are 3 ways we can get that. We can have the sine square alpha, the cos square alpha. We can use that one, or 1 minus the sine 2 sine square. Okay, let me go for the first one. Cos square alpha minus what? The sine square alpha, based on the expansion of the sum of this, which is the cos of the first, the cos of the second, then we have the minus. So we are having this in there. So I can just write this as 3 on 5 all square minus negative 4 on 5 all square. What can I get here? The square affect the top and down. So 9 on 25. The square affect all of these will be 16. Affect this 5 square, so 25. So I should be having, I think I can bring it here, negative 7 divided by what? 25. That will be the exact value of the double angle for what? The cos. I think we have to clean here to take that of what? The tan. So for the third one, which is the tan 2 alpha, I think that will be 2 of the tan alpha 1 minus the tan square alpha. If you check the previous episode, you will get that. So by substitution, we should have 2 multiplying tan alpha, which is minus 4 on 3, divided by 1 minus minus 4 on 3 all square. This is the square of that. So what do we do? I think this will give us 2 times this will be minus 8 divided by 3. I want to maintain this. It will be 1 minus 16 divided by 9. This division is for this line. And if you are having 1 minus any number, let's see if we write it. I think I'll need to buy more space. So let's come here. Minus 8 on 3 divided by this. Here, we are going to have 9 over 9 to give us the 1. Minus 16 over what? 9. So we subtract from the top here. That will be negative 7 on what? 9. So negative 7 on 9. This is the same as minus 8 on 3. We change this to multiplication. Then we reciprocate this. 9 on negative what? 7. Remember, this negative and negative will cancel. This 3 will be going here. That will be 3. 3 times 8. That will be 24 divided by what? 7. So to distinguish that from the rest, this will be the answer we have for this. And this will be the answer we have for the sine and that of the cos. So you can see, alright, the negative will cancel. So positive here, negative here, and negative there. Now, the most important thing is to understand the double angle, which we did under the episode number 37. Just watch that episode and see how we get straight to the expression that we have for each of the double angles. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.